What's up everyone, my name is Marie, welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. So for today's video, I'm renovating an apartment in San Myshuno, and it has actually been a while since I renovated any apartments. I haven't really been in San Myshuno lately or in any of the apartments in the world that came with Eco Lifestyle, what's it called? Evergreen Harbor. I haven't really been renovating any apartments lately, and I don't know why that is. I just felt like building houses more than renovating apartments, I guess. But yeah, for now I'm back in San Myshuno and I'm renovating one of the Hakim House apartments. So this is the 121 Hakim House apartment. So if you want to place this apartment in your game, that's where it goes. However, I'm doing something completely different for this apartment because, as you can probably already tell by the floors and wallpapers that I placed, I'm using custom content. And this is literally the first time ever I've done anything in The Sims 4 with build by custom content. Now, I'm not unfamiliar with the concept. I know custom content, I use it all the time, but I only use Create a Sim custom content and more so just hairs, and I have a few clothes, but not as many. I do have a lot of CC hairs though, and I think I have a CC default layover or overlay, I mean, for eyes, I think. And I have like eyelashes, stuff like that. So I do use CC on a regular basis, but no build and buy custom content. I've never done this before. And I don't know why, because I love CC. I follow a lot of creators on Instagram and Twitter and just over on social media. I follow a whole heap of creators, and I'm well aware of the items they come up with. I know all of the packs that they come out with. I love watching videos where other people use CC to show it off and stuff like that. I'm very interested, and I really follow a bunch of creators, and I'm so amazed by the things that people make these days and the high quality, and it's incredible. So I kind of wanted to step out of my comfort zone, and I wanted to do a build with custom content. So I figured I would do it in a little apartment, and I didn't really want to go too crazy with downloading CC, so I did limit myself. I downloaded a couple of CC packs by two creators. I downloaded a whole bunch of packs by Little Dica or Little Dica. I'm sorry, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce their name. But yeah, I downloaded a whole bunch of packs by Little Dica, and then I also downloaded a bunch of packs by Sixam. I'm not exactly sure all the names of the packs and items that I use, but I will make sure to make a little list and I will link it in the description box down below. So if you're interested in any of the items I'm using, I will put down all of the packs with links to those specific CC packs so you can download them for yourself if you're interested. So yeah, I did limit myself by using only a few packs by two creators. I did that on purpose because, well, for one, I am very easily overwhelmed, and I'm also a very, very slow builder, and I'm also incredibly indecisive. So all those things combined, it's just not ideal for me to be downloading a whole bunch of CC, which is also the reason why I stay away from it, I think. It's not that I don't like it. I love it. I think it's amazing. It's just whenever I build in The Sims, it always already takes me so long, and I'm already so overwhelmed by the amount of items that we have in the game with all of these packs. I do have all of the expansion packs and stuff, so that's a lot of items. And then yes, we're still lacking a whole bunch of things, but still there are already so many options. And well, like I said, I'm just very easily overwhelmed and I'm very indecisive as a person. So CC, it's not the best fit for me. However, I do love it. I think it's amazing. And these items that I'm using, oh my goodness, I couldn't get enough of it. I am so happy with how this apartment turned out. This, I think, well, I don't think, I know that this is my actual dream apartment. If I were to live in an apartment or a house even that could have this exact interior, sign me up, because this is my thing. This is my style. This is what I love. I used a lot of warm toned neutral colors throughout this apartment. It's very mid-century modern-ish in a way, but also kind of contemporary, and also just very modern. It definitely does have a few hints of mid-century modern, which is exactly my jam. It's my favorite thing, or my favorite style in the whole world when it comes to interior, is mid-century modern. So yeah, I used a whole bunch of mid-century modern inspired things in this apartment, and just the fact that I was able to create my dream interior with only a couple of packs, only a couple of custom content packs, it just makes me wonder, what can I do when I just go crazy and download all of these things by all of these creators that I know and love? All the possibilities, it's just, it's crazy. And that thing in particular kind of overwhelms me a little bit, like I already explained, because I am the person that I am. It's just, I will 100% be overwhelmed when I have all those items in my game, because custom content packs also come with all these amazing clutter items. They literally have the best plants. They have the best clutter items. Look at all this kitchen clutter that I placed. And I even kept this kitchen quite neat because I wanted this apartment to be very stylish and kind of neat in a way and really well put together. So I didn't go too crazy with the clutter. However, I did use a whole lot of things. And these custom content creators, they are just amazing with clutter. They know exactly what the people want and what people want to use in their game and what they want to see, especially when it comes to those little details. For example, a pair of glasses for on a coffee table. I mean, it's genius. It's such a small little thing, but it's genius. And all these little candles and these little hanging plants and stuff like that. And even the electronics, for example, this television that I used and the laptop, they're so realistic. They're so much more realistic than the ones that we have in the game. So yeah, I don't even know where exactly I was going with this little ramble, but yeah, I'm just so in love with the items that I used. And it's just, you know, when I'm building a house, I've built my dream apartment in The Sims before. This is like a year ago or so at this point. I've built my dream apartment in The Sims before, and it's definitely my dream apartment, but I was really trying to make it my dream apartment and really trying to use all of the items that came closest to what I would want in real life. However, there are a lot of cool items in The Sims 4 that I would definitely want to have in real life. But when it comes to custom content, literally everything I used in this living room, all these items that I placed are exactly the furniture pieces that I would pick out if I were to buy all these furniture pieces for my dream living room. This is exactly what I would go for. In fact, I was walking through Ikea the other day with my boyfriend. We love to go to Ikea without buying anything, and then we always end up buying something. But we just love to walk through Ikea and look at all these different things. We are just kind of weird like that. We are kind of obsessed with houses and interiors and stuff like that. So long story short, we just love to go to Ikea. So the other day when we were walking through the Ikea that we always go to, we saw this TV unit, that kind of like entertainment unit sort of thing, an end table basically, and it looked exactly like this one that I placed in the game, or in this apartment in The Sims 4. It looked exactly like this one, the exact same wood swatch, the exact same just the exact same design. Well, not exactly the same, but the whole vibe is the same. And then we were both looking at that unit, at that furniture piece, my boyfriend and I, and we were like, this is what we want in our house. We want to put this piece of furniture in our house and just base the rest of the whole style, like all the furniture pieces, around this specific end table, because it was so good. It was so beautiful. And then I found this exact furniture piece that I want in real life. I found it for The Sims 4, and I'm not exactly sure if that one is by Sixam or Little Dica because, like I said, I did download a whole bunch of packs by those two creators and I'm kind of just mixing and matching all of the furniture items together. So I'm not exactly sure if that furniture piece, that entertainment unit, is by Sixam or by Little Dica. I want to say Sixam, but then again, I could be wrong. Either way, it doesn't matter. I love it so much. It's exactly the furniture piece that I would want in real life. I'm in love with it. And that also goes for the wallpaper that I used. I love this green color. I've talked about this before. Green is my favorite color in the world. And especially this shade of green that I used for the wallpaper, it's so beautiful and I want that in real life. I think it's just so amazing. It's so good. So I kind of went crazy. I don't think in real life I would paint my whole house green like I did with this apartment. I don't think I would do that in real life, but this is The Sims and I could just go ham. So I placed that wallpaper in a couple of different shades of green throughout the whole apartment, and I'm so happy with the way that it turned out. And I mixed and matched it with these warmer wood tones and just these warmer neutral colors. I'm obsessed with how this apartment turned out, and I don't think I can ever stop using custom content. And I knew that this would happen, which is why I stay away from using CC, because I know that once I get started, not using it just won't do it for me anymore. Of course, I will go back to doing builds without CC. Don't worry. But I want to take this opportunity to tell you how grateful I am and how blown away I am by all these creators creating these, for example, these coffee table books. They're so good and you can stack them. Why can't we do that in The Sims 4? I don't know why. If these custom content creators can make stackable plates and stackable books and just simple little things like that. I mean, not in the way that it's simple to create it because it's very difficult, I think, and I could never. But I mean, if custom content creators do that, why don't we have it in The Sims? And why aren't these people hired yet by EA? I don't understand. All these furniture pieces, they're so good, and I'm so blown away by all of this CC. But yeah, I really hope that you're enjoying this apartment that I'm building with CC, which is very different for me. Like I said, I'm so happy with how this turned out. So basically I furnished this apartment for a couple. I was thinking a younger couple and their firstborn baby. So I also created this little nursery bedroom in this house, and I think it turned out so cute. And I tried to kind of hide this very ugly front door. I am not using the tool mod just yet, but I feel like since I've gone out of my comfort zone by downloading CC, I'm pretty sure I will also go out of my comfort zone and download the tool mod pretty soon, because I watch a lot of creators doing the most amazing things with the tool mod. And I mean, I'm a little bit intimidated by that mod because it gives you endless opportunities. And well, we already talked about this, but endless opportunities is not the best thing for me. Like, I need my restrictions. But yeah, since I've already gone out of my way by downloading CC, I think I might as well just try and use the tool mod as well. But yeah, because I'm not using the tool mod, that's the reason why I couldn't replace the front door. So I just kind of tried to hide it by placing a hallway around it, and I think I succeeded. And then for the little nursery, I used this incredibly cute little bassinet by Sixam. I know it's not usable like this. It's not an actual toddler bed, which is kind of how I used it for this bedroom. I think it's actually supposed to be a bassinet for babies, and you need a mod to use it, to be able to use it for your babies. Basically, I think it's some sort of mod that allows you to remove the default bassinet or make it transparent or something like that, so that you can place it in the crib that I'm using in this bedroom, and then you can use it in the game for your babies. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but I will link this piece of CC in the description box down below, obviously, so you can go ahead and check it out. There is a whole description that goes with it, which that explains to you how to use it, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it shouldn't be too hard to figure it out. But I still really wanted to use this little crib because I think it's so cute, and I can finally make a cute nursery now that I have this little crib in my game for this specific build. So I really wanted to go out of my way and create a little nursery, which is what I did, and I think it turned out so cute. I love the striped wallpaper. I think that striped wallpaper is also by Sixam. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but Sixam has this whole kids bedroom CC pack that is so cute. So I downloaded that and I used a whole bunch of things from that pack. And I'm just so happy with the way that this nursery came out. I think it's so peaceful and cutesy and light and bright looking. And then obviously I also furnished a bathroom for this apartment. The bathroom is quite simple, all CC again though, including the washer and dryer, which I think they look so good. They're a little bit less bulky than the ones that we have in the game. And I think that these appliances, this washer and this dryer, they look so good. They're so much more realistic and a little bit less bulky, a little bit less big, and I just really like how it looks. So I created this sink unit out of some kitchen cabinets. I used the same ones that I'm using in the kitchen to kind of create that, I don't know, consistency throughout this apartment. But yeah, the apartment is almost finished. Of course, I will show you the apartment in real time at the end of this speed build, but I'm also super obsessed with these bathroom products that I could just place anywhere. I also placed a couple of these in the kitchen, but these bathroom clutter objects are so incredibly cute. They're so small and I love them so much. The little Lush inspired bottles. Lush is that product brand, that natural face and body products brand, and I have these bottles in my game now because they're CC and they're so cute. So I used a couple of them on the sink. And then also, obviously, I went crazy with the plants. I repeated these plants throughout the whole apartment because these plants are so beautiful. They're so cute and exactly the type of plant that I want in The Sims 4. So thank you to these amazing custom content creators for all of these amazing objects. I'm so happy with how this turned out. But anyway, let's jump right into the game and I'll show you the apartment in real time. So here we have the apartment in the game. When you first walk through the front door, we have this little entryway. This is nothing special, but I really loved placing these wardrobes. It really looks like a built-in unit where you can store your jackets and your shoes and stuff like that. So that's how I used it in this apartment. And then off of this hallway, we have this sliding door. This is the one from the industrial loft kit, which I thought went really well with this whole apartment. But when you walk through that sliding door, you enter into this open kitchen living room area. And oh my gosh, let me tell you, this is my dream interior. I love how spacious the kitchen is, and I especially love this little bar area. I think it's so cute, and it would be so nice to have that in real life, especially with this little like pillar in between. I don't know, I just think it looks really good, and I was just so inspired by all of these amazing custom content items. So yeah, we have this modern kitchen that I love so much. I love this fridge and then this smart like interface. I think it's so cool. And then this range hood is also very high tech and just looks so good. And then I used a whole bunch of plants in the kitchen and these very cute clutter items. And this toaster, isn't that so cool? This toaster isn't functional, it's purely decorative, but it looks really, really good. And then I stocked these shelves with some items as well. And then over here we have the dishwasher and the bin, which is also very high-tech and smart looking. I love it so much. And oh my goodness, these light switches. I love these light switches. I placed them throughout the whole apartment and I just think they look so realistic and so cool. And they add just the right amount of detail to your house. I just think it looks so cute. And then here I also placed a tea kettle, which I think looks very cute. And then over here we have the living room area. I want my house to look exactly like this. I'm also in love with these art pieces and the swatches that they come in. It's just right up my alley. It's so beautiful. I can't speak highly enough of it. And then I placed two of these end tables together and made a TV unit out of it. And I think it looks gorgeous, especially with this little plant and this light. I want this light in real life. I love it so much. And then over here, we have the dining table by the big windows, so you can just sit here and enjoy the amazing view over the city. So it's very light and bright and airy in here and very neutral toned. And then over here, we have the bedroom. This whole headboard piece is so cool. You can kind of just put it together yourself since all of these little pieces are separate. And then there's also a corner piece that you can use, and it just looks so good. So I placed the bed against it, which is what it's meant for, I'm pretty sure. And then I cluttered up this whole area with all of these very realistic clutter items. Look at this little alarm clock, and then the glasses I was talking about. It's just so realistic. And then this smartphone over here as well. It's perfect. And then over here we have the dresser area where I just placed a little chair in the corner, and I cluttered up the dresser a little bit, not too much because I still wanted this apartment to look very neat and put together. So not too much clutter, but definitely some cute clutter items. And then over here by the door, I placed a walk-in closet to kind of section off the bedroom, and I think it looks very cozy and very cute. And then I also have these CC hampers, which I think are very cool. They're a little bit less bulky than the ones we have in the game, and they look so realistic and so good. Then over here we have the nursery, and I'm so in love with this striped wallpaper. I think it's so cute. And then I put a couple of posters on the wall, and I made this makeshift changing table. This dresser and these side tables are from base game, and then I placed this custom content shelving unit over top of it, and it just looks really good. I love the colors in here. It's a bit more colorful, a little bit brighter, which makes sense for nursery in my opinion. But doesn't this crib look so cute? I wish the cribs looked like this in the game. It's so much more realistic, and it's just so cute. And then last but not least, we have the bathroom over here. We have the shower and the bathtub. The shower is glitching out a little bit for me. I think that's just my graphics card though. Obviously this is supposed to be see-through. And then over here we have the sink with a whole bunch of clutter items, the toilet, and then the washer and dryer over here put away in the corner. But that's actually it for this build. So this couple's apartment is up on the gallery. It comes in at just over 120,000 simoleons. So it's quite expensive, but I really didn't look at the costs of all the furniture items. I just went crazy with all of the custom content basically. But if you want to place it in your game, the exact address is 121 Hakim House. So if you want to place this apartment in your game, then that's where it goes. Then as always for apartments, I did have to delete a couple of walls behind the doors to make sure everything is one room. So you can place it in your game as one room in this exact address, and then you just have to place back a couple of the walls. But that's just how it is with apartments. But that's gonna do it for today's video. So I really hope that you enjoyed this build. You can obviously go ahead and place this apartment in your game like I just showed you. My username on the gallery is Simmarysims. You can also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram if you'd like. My username on there is Simmarysims as well. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, feel free to do so. And if you want to be notified of every single time I upload a video, just click that little bell icon and you should be fine. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!